This is Big Rapids Cardinal Playoff Basketball on Big Country 100.9 FM, the WWBR mobile app, and WWBR.com. Now we send you to Newaygo High School with pregame coverage from the Morgan Composting Studios with Brandon Worth and Blake Thomas.
Welcome into Newaygo High School Round 2 doubleheader here tonight in District 35 action. Brandon Worth, Blake Thomas with you. Reed City falls to Fremont. They will now, the Packers that is, will have the right to play against the Leadington Orioles, the number 1 overall seed. Fremont coming in as the 4 seed. And now we got the nightcap. The 3 and the 6 will collide for the third time this year. Big Rapids, Newaygo here. We're about 7:45 seconds to go here in pregame. Big thanks goes out to some of our great sponsors here with Big Rapids and basketball. They've been supporters all year long. And then also our playoff additions as well. Big thanks to those crew for doing us right and getting us ready for this postseason. Those include our limited to Morgan's Composting, Lake Osceola State Bank, the Schuberg Insurance Agency, Big Rapids Public Schools, Big Rapids Virtual School, Johnson's Automotive Repair, Michigan Primary Care Partners, Big Rapids and Canadian Lakes, Motor the Concesto Transit Authority, Extremely Clean Power Washing and Painting, Sam's Disposal, Quality Car and Truck Repair, New Horizon Landscaping, Big Country Big Deals, Cook's Tree Service, Post 98 American Legion Baseball, as well as Dazos Digital and BigRapidsDailyNews.com. Blake will waste no time. Let's get into our Dazos Digital stat breakdown here of these two teams. Big Rapids comes in 15-6 this year, 6-3 away from home, 8-2 in conference play, including 2 wins against the Lions they'll be playing against here tonight. Newaygo comes in 9-13, 4-8 right here in this building, 5-5 away from home. Overall numbers, they've kind of skewed a little bit since we previewed this matchup last Thursday, 2 Thursdays ago. But Big Rapids comes in 60 points per game they score, 50 they give up. Newaygo, 58 they score, but give up 66. So the biggest number, I think, when we look at this matchup, Newaygo is going to have to slow down Big Rapids' offense. Will they try to put extra attention on Gabe Jinga? They tried to really shadow Cole Heiss last game. Didn't quite work. You have to imagine Coach Long is having some trick up his sleeve here tonight to see what he can do and disrupt an offense that put 75 on him in this building last time they met.
Yeah, and to note, it was 75 without Ty Gilchek, a guy who is, a perennial outstanding player for the Cardinals. He was great as a JV player, as a freshman, and has been great as a sophomore, junior, and senior. So that adds another wrinkle. If we go all the way back to the Central Montcalm game, I thought Coach Shea Ingalls there did a really good job of making life difficult on the Cardinals by just denying Cole and Gabe for 94 feet. As soon as Central would shoot the ball, they would have 2 guys on them and not let them get the ball. But we'll see what happens, because if you play a zone against the Cardinals, you dump it into Ty, he finds shooters, and you count by 3. Cardinals had a ton of success a couple of Thursdays ago in this place. But also you ask the question, did Coach Long really show anything, knowing that this was a possibility? So can Newaygo bother the Cardinals? Absolutely. But it's going to start with Mr. Yersevich, Hunter Yersevich. Maybe Blake Kerr has got his legs under him a little bit more. This is a Newaygo team that's like a roller coaster. They're really good at times, and they really struggle at times, and that's not to say that doesn't happen from possession to possession. They might look really good on one possession, poor on the next. But again, it's tough to beat a team 3 times. They have the benefit of playing in their home gym. So these teams are very familiar with each other. Look for the game plans and to change a little bit, but if you're the Cardinals, what do you really change? You've been highly successful 2 times in a row. So it's going to be, can Newaygo keep it a close game? If they can keep it a close game going into the fourth quarter, all bets are off, but that's easier said than done. The Cardinals are the heavy favorites in this one. That's the reason why they're the 3 seed. The 3 seed, and Newaygo is what? The 4 seed?
Maybe the 6 seed.
Maybe the 6 seed, yes. They're the 6 seed. So there's a reason why, the Cardinals got this matchup. They earned it. They're the better team on paper. Look for the Cardinals. If they can play like they did against Grant on the offensive side of the ball, they're going to be all right. Grant was a load last Friday, but a high-level, really elite high school basketball game. Look for the Cardinals to take the lessons they learned in that one and put towards this one. Look for that 3-headed monster in Cole Heiss, Gabe Jenga, and Ty Gilchek to get them going. And then, you bring in Jerice, you bring in Liam, two guys who are incredibly potent at what they do. They fill their roles completely, as well as, the next two guys that would come off the bench, and Drew Heiss and Lamont Belvin, two guys that know their roles very well. This is a group that's battle-tested, a group that's played some good teams, and they're primed to make a run.
Absolutely, and as we look a little bit, we won't touch much on the Grant game, obviously, just because of the fact we had so much time to talk about it during that game. It was an incredible game, and obviously going to be one we're going to remember in the books. How does Big Rapids respond out of that game, right? Timber Report, obviously, great sponsor, Cook's Tree Service. Call 796-2908 for all your tree service needs, as well as our our New Horizon Landscape time and temperature, 7:19 p.m. Eastern Standard Time right now. Obviously, New Horizons does a great job. They clear the snow. They do all that things for you for landscaping in the spring and summer. You can find out more from them. With the Timber Report, Cardinals obviously have played on this floor and have dominated. Looking at this matchup, 22-3 against Newaygo in the last 25 meetings since 2010. It's been an impressive mark for the Cardinals. Can they make it number 23? We will wait and see. Both of these teams obviously coming into this game, being at Newaygo is going to make it tough, right? They're bringing fans into the building as we speak here in front of us on the left side of the den. And then on the other side, you got the Cardinal fans making their way in. But I think the biggest key here, obviously, can't have the coach's corner on. We'll get that on in halftime for you with Coach Kostecki. I promise he's not changing his answers for the player of the game as it goes along. If you think it's fixed, it's not true. But when it comes down to Newaygo, they played good teams really well on the road this year. There's no doubt about it. How can they make that magic and capitalize on the momentum here at home? I think that's going to be a big key for tonight's game. And with that, we will step aside. We got 1:30 to go before our national anthems and starting lineups. When we come back, we will tip this one off. Newaygo and Big Rapids starting lineups and opening tip-off coming up next right here on the home of playoff Cardinal basketball, WWBR Big Country 100.9. Siding, brick, wood exteriors, decks, docks, driveways, walls, cabinets, and woodwork.
I have used Extremely Clean for projects ranging from painting and power washing to even deck repair. Timely, professional, and they're at a good rate.
Extremely Clean does great work. Call them today and you won't be disappointed. Excellent service. They're very friendly, conscientious, and affordable. I highly recommend Extremely Clean.
Licensed and insured for over 20 years in business. Extremely Clean does it all. And when they're done, it's on Facebook and at extremelycleanmi.com.
My name is Dr. Jessica Reed. I'm an internal medicine physician here at Michigan Primary Care Partners. I chose internal medicine because I like to keep track of the patients. So as a specialist, I would only be able to control one aspect of their condition. But as a primary care physician, I can see the whole spectrum of the patient and follow them throughout their life, as well as make an actual impact on their life and lifestyle. Michigan Primary Care Partners is accepting new patients as well as same-day and next-day appointments. For more information, visit MichiganPrimaryCarePartners.com.
Not everyone learns best in a traditional classroom. For 11 years, Big Rapids Virtual School has been the area's leading provider of online education. We offer flexible, personalized instruction for all students, from kindergarten through graduation. Students have access to instruction 24/7, as well as instructional support, in-home or in person, from our experienced staff. If you are a public school student or a homeschool family that is interested in our curriculum, resources, and supports, find us online for more information. brps.org. BRVS. Anytime, any place, any way, any pace.
Big Rapids Cardinal fans, Auto Owners Insurance and Schuberg Insurance Agency is a winning combination. We'll work with you to ensure your home, auto, business, and life to keep everything you value safe, sound, and secure. Auto Owners Insurance, the no problem people. Visit us at SchubergAgency.com. And don't forget to like us on Facebook. Schuberg Insurance Agency, community-driven, policyholder focused, education-based. Let's go Cards.
Rides to the doctor, rides to treatments, rides to PT. Mota offers rides to wellness. If you're in need of reliable transportation for your medical appointment, contact Mota as far as 6 months in advance. Mota proudly serves Mecosta and Osceola counties with travel limits as far as 100 miles outside the county area, as well as the greater Ann Arbor area. Rides to wellness pickups are available 6 a.m. to 6 p.m. Monday through Friday. Visit motaonline.com or call 231-796-4896. That's 231-796-4896.
Save 30, 40, 50, even up to 80% off local restaurants, auto repair, services, things to do, health and fitness, and more. Bernie's Place, Cranker's Brewery, Monkey Shine Kennels, Hungry Howie's Pizza, Routley's Septic, Big Rapids Farm and Garden, Big B Coffee, Grand Hill Ranch, BR Fitness Plus, Bell's Coffee, and so much more. BigDealsBR.com is your first stop when shopping locally. Sign up for weekly Big Deal sales so you never miss a deal. BigDealsBR.com, where you shop for local savings. Got a towering tree that's just too close for comfort? Cook's Tree Service has the expertise and equipment to handle even the toughest jobs, including crane removals with the tallest crane in the area. Call Cook's Tree Service, 231-796-2908.
When quality counts, you can count on us.
At Quality Car and Truck Repair, maintenance and repairs on your vehicle are done by techs who have the training, the tools, and digital diagnostics to do it right. Call or make your appointment online today. Quality Car and Truck Repair, 220th Avenue off Perry, just west of 131, Big Rapids.
Round 2 here in Newaygo. Brandon Worth, Blake Thomas joining you here. Second half of the doubleheader here in Newaygo High School tonight. It's time for the Lions and Cardinals' turn. Packers defeating Reed City, for those that might have missed that contest or are just tuning in. 70-59 the final score. Fremont is victorious. They will move on to play Ludington. These two teams will play for the right to meet the Hart Pirates on Wednesday here in this very building. That would be a 7 o'clock game. If the Cardinals were to advance tonight, time for our Post-90 American Legion Baseball starting lineups here tonight. The area's best players play for Post-98. Coach Scarpelli. Check the schedule at 98baseball.com. It's the usual suspects for Coach Ingalls and company tonight. We got Jerice Moten. We got Cole Heist. We got Liam McLaughlin. We got Gabe Jinga. And the 5-man that missed this matchup 2 weeks ago, Ty Gilchek. Your 5 starters tonight for Coach Ingalls. Coach Long will counter with a very similar 5 to what we saw not too long ago. Isaiah Miedema, a very talented shooter, will be one of the starters here. Hunter Yurcevich, Blake, a player that you highlighted in the pregame, as well as Russell Toth, Blake Kerr, and Ethan Rayburn. Your starting 5 for Newaygo as they will be introduced here momentarily. And I think especially for Newaygo, looking at the keys that I have written down in this game, Blake, love to hear your thoughts. For Newaygo, got to make 3-point shots to fall, especially what we saw against Big Rapids last time. They got some shots to fall, but not enough, especially for how well that they played. Big Rapids, that is, knocking down the shots. They got to match that, and for Big Rapids, win the glass battle. 47 rebounds against the Lions last year. That was without Ty Gilchek. You need to have that tenacity from your backcourt and frontcourt guys on the glass to get second chance if you don't hit at the clip you did last time.
Yeah, absolutely. And, you bring in Ty, who's a great rebounder, but that's not just – Lamont Belvin had 8 rebounds in that game as well. The first post player off the bench, a fantastic rebounder in his own right. My keys are, if you're Newaygo, you have to value every single possession. You have to be locked in on every single possession, especially offensively, because you cannot turn the ball over at the clip that they did. And you got to stay out of foul trouble. Your bench is not very deep. Especially not very deep with the talent that the Cardinals have. So you got to find a way to keep Miedema and Yurcevich in the game, and I think that can bother the Cardinals. But Newaygo's going to have to play borderline perfect for this one to go their way.
Tip is up and underway. Cardinals win it with the 6'8 frame of Gabe Jinga. Here comes the first pressure, looking to steal. Right away, Rayburn for Newaygo will step it back. He's going to launch one. That one back heel, no good. Offensive rebound for Newaygo. They control early. Miedema down on the low block, gives it back out. Newaygo's going to reset here. It's a big start to the game for Newaygo. Lose the jump, but steal it right back. Miedema across the arc. No look, fires a 3. Wow! He's ready for playoff basketball. He took a look at the bench for Big Rapids almost and then flung it over top of Jinga. 3-0 Lions early. Gilchek down, finds a man in Gabe. Gabe short corner, seals, looks for Gilchek, ripped away by Rayburn. Jump ball is called. Either way, Newaygo gets the basketball back. It wouldn't matter. That's a great job defensively. Rayburn, again, 2 straight steals to start this game.
And a completely different look here by the Newaygo Lions, playing a 1-2-2 high trapping zone, something that the Cardinals have not seen on film.
Cardinals going to throw out a zone of their own. Kerr back to Miedema, thought about shooting it, now gets to the corner. Here's Toth. Caught there, gives it back out for Miedema, defended by McLaughlin on the top part of that zone. Looks, mid-range, fires, front iron no good. Toth is rejected on the putback opportunity by Jinga. Gabe will carry, Rayburn breathing down his neck. Now gets it back to Vercole. Here comes that 1-2-2 again. Heist trying to orchestrate traffic. Pestered on the top. Here's Gilcheck. Bounce pass in for Gabe. Back for Ty. Easy two. Lake Osceola State Bank dropping dimes play that time. That was pretty stuff right there. High-low pass and a beautiful, or even low-high, you would say. That's a nice job by the big guys using the length.
Perfect way to break down the zone there. An easy bucket for Ty.
Newaygo launches this one to the corner. A high arc. This one almost ripped by McLaughlin. Inside the paint, back out. Towards the left wing. Holds. There is Rayburn. Rayburn, drop step. Flings it. No good. One-hand push shot. Not able to get it to drop. 2 minutes gone. 3-2 in favor of the home team. Newaygo trying to see if they can get set up defensively. McLaughlin, nice pass for Cole. Back for Ty. He's got a three on the way. That one is short, and I think it touched the top there of the post. Yes, they're going to call it off of the basket, or I should say the post connecting to the basket. That's out of play by the MHSA rules. Newaygo gets the basketball. 5:50 to go here in the first. Big thanks goes out to New Horizon Landscaping. They clear snow in the winter, and they also take care of your lawn. Whatever season we're in right now, they can help you. That's what they mean. New Horizon Landscaping in Big Rapids. No-look pass back for Toth. Dribbles, pass back out, finds Yurzevic. Three ball is tipped, it's short. I think Jenga got a piece of it. Baseball pass for Liam. Liam in transition to the lane. Not able to score, but he draws a foul. Good job there by Liam. Just get out, get yourself ahead of the other team. Transition basketball, that is something that worked against the Lions last time.
Yeah, anytime you get out and run, especially, Ty Gilcheck throws, he's a prime Kevin Love throwing those outlet passes, right? He's snapping those things all the way down the field or the court, and the Cardinals know that, so they get out and run for him.
First one is up and good there for Liam. Liam had a considerably quiet night. He played very well against the Grant Tigers. Just wasn't up to the same pointage totals as some of the other guys. Second one is good there from Liam. But we've heard from Coach Kostecki, and we've seen it. He's played great away from Cardinal Arena. He's that guy that you can use to step up on the road. Toth surveys back for Miedema as Newaygo breaks the press. 4-3 Cardinals, 5:15 to go here in the first. Miedema on the outside of the arc. Looks around for Kerr. Traveled before he shot it. Looked like he shuffled his left foot after he planted it down. So a turnover for Newaygo will go the other way here.
And those are the things, if you're Newaygo, you have to limit if you want a chance tonight. The unforced turnovers, that turnover is going to drive Coach Long nuts.
Trying to get it inside. Gilcheck back out for Jenga. Jenga seals, looks out for the baseline. Right in front of that pesky student section Newaygo always brings. Here's a nice pass. Great ball movement from the Cardinals for Jenga into the corner. He's going to hesitate. Back around for Moten. Back for Jenga. He'll fire. That one is wedged. Offensive board. Liam tried to put it back. Tie up top. And he scores it extremely clean. Put back off the window. That's pretty stuff. 4:34 to go in the first. 6-3 our score.
Brandon, just like you said, offensive rebounds. The name of the game, the Newaygo Lions don't have the size to match up with the Cardinals.
Toth trying to dribble against Gilcheck. Back out for Miedema. Defended heavily by Moten. That's a matchup to watch tonight. Miedema trying to cross, trying to spin. Finds a man in Kerr. Kerr, wrap pass for Miedema. Down on the block, trying to spin. Passes away, nothing going. Back up top for Rayburn. Near the 4-minute mark, Rayburn flings it. That one deflected by Toth, knocked out of bounds. Cardinal basketball, great hustle. Cole Heiss might have knocked it off of Rayburn's knee on the way out. Cardinals get the possession back with a 6-3 lead. Big thanks goes out to some of our great supporters, including Lake Osceola State Bank and Morgan Composting, our official sponsors here for the postseason. Here from the Morgan Composting Studios here this evening in Newaygo. Open man, Liam for three. Kaboom! That's the Liam McLaughlin we love to see. Spot it up and let it fly confidently.
A great look by Ty there. Ball goes in the middle of the zone, and the Cardinals kick out. Bread and butter for them, something they've been able to do for years now.
Miedema, wrap pass over the top of his head. Over for Toth. Now into the wide side left corner. Backing out is Yurzevic. Back up top for Kerr. Kerr back over for Miedema. He's going to launch a 30-footer. That one off the back heel. Toth hustles for the rebound. Missed the putback. Jenga plucks it off with a mitt. Heist up ahead. Great find. Gilcheck for two. Dropping dimes left and right. How about this start? 11-3 Cardinals. Timeout on the floor by Newaygo. We will take 1-2. Back after this right here on the home of Cardinal playoff basketball. Big Country 100.9.
Hey, it's Ben with Sam's Disposal with some garbage etiquette for you. While not required, it's always best when you bag your trash. Sam's Disposal can take bagless trash, but bagless trash can leave a mess on a windy day. Please clear a space around your can so we can get to your trash fast. That includes snow, leaves, bodies, or whatever. Please don't let your dogs help us take out the trash. While we know they're just trying to help, dogs have not evolved into helping take out trash. Whether you want to follow these suggestions or not, it's up to you. But when you want your trash reliably, consistently, and all the time removed, call Sam's Disposal at 231-796-2952.
When quality counts, you can count on us.
At Quality Car and Truck Repair, maintenance and repairs on your vehicle are done by techs who have the training, the tools, and digital diagnostics to do it right. Call or make your appointment online today. Quality Car and Truck Repair, 220th Avenue off Perry, just west of 131, Big Rapids.
Welcome back here to Newaygo High School. Brendan Worth, Blake Thomas with you. Third time these two teams have met. Cardinals with wins in both of those matchups. And right now, starting off red hot like they've done in both of the matchups prior. 11-3 lead, 3:07 to go in the first. Steering him towards the baseline and a turnover. Great job by Gilchek. Blake Sanborn just checking into the ballgame, just trying to dribble, find his way towards the rack, and just lost the basketball. Ty, great job sealing that baseline.
Everything the Cardinals are doing right now are giving the Lions fits. And the balls are bouncing the Cardinals' way right now as well.
Through the wickets of Gilchek, back for Liam. This one knocked out of bounds. It will remain Big Rapids basketball, a chance to take their breath. And we go throwing that zone at them, that 1-2-2, something they hadn't seen this year against them. Jenga backs in, looks to go up, and floats it. Beautiful touch there from 24. 13-3 now, Cardinals lead by 10. Both those first two meetings, obviously, domination from Big Rapids in the first half. 42 combined assists as well in either of those games. Elite marks for high school level. Rayburn on the top, defended by Jenga. Trying to see if he can go somewhere. Goes to the left hand. Jump step. Fires. No. Travel first. Great job by Jenga. Walled up. Forces the turnover. Looks like Rayburn's going to take a breather. Defensively, very heavy start for him. Couple steals to start this game. He will be replaced for a breather. We'll see Colton Miedema, the younger brother of Isaiah, one of the starters, will check in here. 2:19 to go in the first. Cardinals lead 13-3. Heist gets him set. Gilchek, lob up for Jenga. Jenga back for Cole. Cole on the top, back for Liam. Liam on the wing, nice feed. Gilchek, got it. Beautiful find. That's just a perfect cut from Gilchek. Saw the open block, cut right to it. Great pass from Liam for an easy two.
That's too easy for the Cardinals. They're getting anything and everything they want right now.
Shot on the way from the corner, no good, is long. Offensive rebound for Newaygo. Sanborn got it, but taken away. Oh, but Jenga tried to throw it ahead. Gilchek wasn't looking for it, and Newaygo will draw a foul. It looks like against Jenga. Trying to run too fast, the Cardinals that time. Jenga just went to outlet, and Gilchek was too worried about running up the floor. Miscommunication. They are going to call the foul on the floor against Jenga. That's his first, but no shots at the post-98 charity stripe for Newaygo. Trying to get it in. Had a man open, and Miedema just lost it. He displaced himself around Heist on the block, and he was open for a second, but just couldn't catch the basketball.
You just look at the Newaygo bench right now, the body language. It's looking like a rough go of it for the Lions tonight.
Gilchek, a big pass for Moten. Drops the hand, goes in. Not able to score an offensive rebound. Swatted out of his hands. Newaygo gets it back. Moten had a good look, contested look. Not able to score it. 15-3 our score. 90 seconds to go in the opening frame. Colton Miedema driving, flips it. Wow! A circus shot goes in over top of Heist. Up ahead go the Cardinals. McLaughlin. Oh, what a move! And he scores it for two. He got to give Miedema a map. He left him in the dust that time. That's a great move from McLaughlin.
And a great answer. Give up two on one side, and then within 4 seconds, you're making a layup on the other side. The Cardinals' transition game working to a T right there.
And now they're showing almost what looks like something Newaygo's been running, a 1-2-2 zone. 50 seconds to go. Miedema in trouble. That's Isaiah Miedema for Kerr. Kerr back up top. Jurzovic, a long three, and he got it. Straight on and scored it. Those are the type of looks Newaygo needs to hit to stay in this game. Heist, dribbles, rip through, caught it off the window. Oh, boy, that's a tough shot, and he got it to drop. 28 seconds.
Cardinals matching everything that Newaygo's doing. Again, getting whatever they want, getting to the lane at will.
Jurzovic, a long ball, no good, but it bounced off the front of the rim array from Heist. Get it back up top for Kerr. Kerr across the way. Jurzovic to the left hand, tried to throw it, threw it out of bounds. He's trying to find Isaiah Miedema, who cut away from where the ball was thrown. Subs in, McLaughlin and Gilcheck are off. Belvin and Drew Heist are in. We'll also see Isaiah Miedema make his way off. Rayburn will return for the final 10 seconds. Drew Heist will get it on the catch. We'll try to go one-on-one. Moves away from one man. Finds Jerice. Back for Drew with 4. Fires a 3. That one in front of the iron. No good. A chance for a huck here from Jurzovic. Oh, he almost hit it within a basketball width away. That's a quarter here from Newaygo. 19-8. Our score after one. Cardinals dominating. We'll talk about it. We'll be back with the second quarter action next right here on Big Country 100.9.
Spring is here, and it's time to wake up your garden. At Morgan Composting, we've got the right dew for you. Our Dairy Dew blends will give your soil the nutrients it needs to thrive, naturally rebuilding its health for seasons to come. Visit us on US 10 in Sears or find a dealer near you at dairydew.com, because healthy soil means a greener tomorrow. Farm for the future with Dairy Dew from Morgan Composting.
If plants come from healthy soil comes from Dairy Dew.
When your team hits the court, the entire community rallies behind them. And standing strong behind this community is Lake Osceola State Bank. Every day, Lake Osceola State Bank brings personalized local banking to individuals, families, and businesses, with every decision made right here at home. With 12 convenient locations across Osceola, Mecosta, Lake County, and beyond, we're here to support you every step of the way. Visit us in person or explore more at losb.com. Lake Osceola State Bank, where customer care and community support come first. Member FDIC.
This is playoff basketball on Big Country.
Playoff basketball is on Big Country 100.9. Thanks for joining us here. Cardinals lead at 19-8. You think you missed a half? You're good. You only missed a quarter so far. 19-8 is our score. Cardinals with the lead. Trouble for Heist. Ripped away against the double team. Colton Miedema brings it across now. The young gun looks for the shot, not going to get it. Kerr now holds on the right wing, fakes the handoff, drives aggressively. Pass is picked off. What a great hustle play from Drew Heist. Just read that like a book. Off to his brother Cole. Cole downhill, saves his dribble, back for Jerice. Jerice ripped through, looks for the floater, and it rattles out. That ball went all the way halfway in the cylinder and bounced back out. 3 good looks for Jerice so far this game. 0 for 3, a very efficient guy at scoring near the rim. 19-8 our score. Newaygo looks to counter. On the top for Rayburn. Corner man wide open as Jurzovic fires. In and out, no good. Same story the opposite way. Heist in trouble, gets it to Jenga. Jenga, great ball movement. Now 3-on-2 for the Cardinals. Cole over for Jerice. He'll fire a 3. In and out again. Man, Jerice is just not with the basketball gods on that right rim.
That's a good look by a great run out in transition, and it just doesn't fall for him.
Rayburn will fire. That one's no good. Transition ball turns into a track meet. Gabe goes behind his back, looks to go to work to the right short corner, right in front of us downstairs. Now here's Cole. Cole on the top. Transition, fires a 3. No good. Belvin battling for it to Chinga. Chinga, kick out. Drew Heist all alone. Fires. Got it. Big time connection from downtown. A Schuberg Insurance 3-point shot. Here's Toth, backs in, trying to make his way against Jenga. Fires, no good. Left it strong. 22-8 our score. Off for Jenga. Jenga wants to run. Jenga down the lane, backs it out again. Across the way, looks around, finds a man over all the way into the short corner for Belvin. Belvin surveys. Belvin looks. Gives it off. Moten skips for Drew. Drew going on the top. Looks to go to work. Driving inside. Kick pass for Moten. Just in front of the water cooler on the Newaygo bench. Moten towards the nail. Back out for Cole. He'll fire a 3. And it's string music. It's downtown Splashtown for 3 and blue. 25-8. Big Rapids leads.
And Newaygo's just overmatched right now. The Cardinals do whatever they want and look good doing it. A really, really, really tough matchup for Newaygo.
Blake Kerr over for Toe, threw it, picked off. off. Belvin got a piece of it now. He's going to run. Cole looking for him. Now 3-on-2. Cole dribbles it through. Looks to try to get extra attention. Draws a shot fake over for Drew. Drew on the top now. 5:10 to go before halftime. Drew dribbles through. Got his catch back. Over for Jinga. Jinga back for Drew. Drew, nice shot fake around the defender. Lost it again. Knocked away from him. No foul call. Coach Ingles wanted one. Not going to get one. Newaygo goes the other way. Now here behind the back. Jurcevic lost it on the deck. Trying to throw it. Gets it to a man in the corner. Looking away. Lost the basketball. Out of bounds. It's Big Rapids basketball. Newaygo's done that a couple times. They get to the short corner. They get down to the baseline. And then lose the basketball. They're almost looking like they're wondering where 24's at all times.
Yeah, you're exactly right, Brandon. That's exactly what it is. You have a big 6'8" guy who jumps the way that Gabe does, and he's already blocked 2 shots. You start to get a little frantic, a little panicky, and that's what you've seen a couple times. It's just that psychological effect.
Cole heist off the window is good. Seems appropriate for a Lake Osceola State Bank read. Your community support is with Lake Osceola State Bank. Dropping dimes just like the Cardinals. Find out more at your local Lake Osceola State Bank. 27-8 after that beautiful floater there from Cole. Took almost a page out of his brother's book. Jurcevic winds and fires that one long. Right to meet him up. Flips it up. Back heel no good. Gilcheck collects the miss. Up ahead for Drew Heist. Dribbles. Euro. No. Liam gets the miss. He'll go up. He scores. Cleaning up on the glass, big fella. He's got himself near double digits here in this first half. 29-8 Cardinals. Whoa. You want a statement? They're making it right now. A big-time lead at this timeout. We'll take 1-2 back after this right here on Big Country 100.9.
Rides to the doctor, rides to treatments, rides to PT. Mota offers rides to wellness. If you're in need of reliable transportation for your medical appointment, contact Mota as far as 6 months in advance. Mota proudly serves Mecosta and Osceola counties with travel limits as far as 100 miles outside the county area, as well as the greater Ann Arbor area. Rides to wellness pickups are available 6 a.m. to 6 p.m. Monday through Friday. Visit motaonline.com or call 231-796-4896. That's 231-796-4896.
Welcome back to Newaygo. Brandon Worth, Blake Thomas with you here. 29-8. Cardinals have absolutely dominated right now, and they're going to work on some extra stuff here. 1-3-1 now look defensively for Coach Ingles out of that Newaygo timeout. Cross for Jurcevic. Over now for Isaiah Miedema. No look pass. Back inside. Finds Toth. Back outside. Jurcevic all the way across. Find him into the corner. Rayburn's open. He gets it off. In and out. No good. Gilcheck cleans it up. Baseball pass ahead for Drew Heist, but he lost it. Went through the hands trying to catch that basketball. And if he caught that, that's another 2-on-2. And the Cardinals have just benefited on transition basketball here in this first half.
You know, and that's the way that Coach Ingles and his teams want to play. They want to be able to push the tempo, and they've got the horses to do it now. So that's what they're trying to do, and they're very effective in doing so.
Toth thought it was off his foot, but they're going to say Newaygo keeps the basketball. Toth tried to put his head down and try to get to the rim, and it might have went off a Cardinal foot. So Newaygo will keep it. They're going to run a wide stack here in front of the Big Rapids sideline. Seen that a couple times from him. Look for the shot. Kerr for Miedema. Off the step. Rip through. No look pass for Toth. Finds him. Back for Miedema. Shaked off the line. Now to the corner. Great shot fake inside. Rayburn dumps it off for Toth underneath and scores. Nice play design for Newaygo. Gets an answer right back. They're in double digits, 29-10.
Yeah, a way to move the ball, get the ball in the paint, and make that extra pass for an easy deuce.
Liam dives in and floats it home for an answering 2. Liam now with 11 on the night. He loves this gym.
Newaygo playing Matador defense right now, just, letting guys go by them, just giving them a free pass. And then again, it just seems like Newaygo was just completely out of sorts. Things that they didn't do the last Thursday that we saw them a couple of Thursdays ago, and then in Cardinal Arena several months ago. They just look like a discombobulated, totally different group right now. It's hard to watch.
You looked at that 70-54 score line the first time these teams met in Cardinal Arena. You're saying, oh, man, Newaygo can do some things. They can hit some shots. And we've seen the 2 games at home, and the Cardinals stepped up. They really saw a lot of the haters talking about them after that Newaygo game, and they've stepped it up. Gilchek thought about the 3, gives it off. Cole for 3, he'll fire. That went in and out, no good. Moten on the glass, but he lost it. Newaygo's now got it. They're running with it. It's Miedema to the right short corner, trying to drive inside. Long pass finds a man. They get it to Rayburn on a step and a pass. No good on the 3-point shot. Moten now's out and running. Flips it up ahead for Gilchek, trying to run it down. It's saved. McLaughlin tried to save it. That looked like it was out of bounds, but they're going to play on. Here's Rayburn trying to get to the right hand and lays it in. Outruns Jerice Moten that time. 12-point for the Lions. 2 minutes to go in the half. Cardinals lead by 19. Cole will bring it across here. Cardinals a little discombobulated in the transition game that time. We'll see if they get it to Cole again. They do. He's going to pass over to Liam. Cole now open. Now he'll fire again. That one no good. Gilchek trying to go up and clean up. And no! It toilet bowl swirled all the way out. Great glass work from Gilchek. Not rewarded. Newaygo with a big chance here. Jurzovic thought about the shot. Miedema now holds. Isaiah Miedema works. Trying to go to the right hand. Spinning inside. Float pass. Over for Kerr. Long 3. Wow. Coach Ingles, what do you do? That's a big-time long shot. And now Newaygo with signs of life. Here's Cole. Over top for Gilchek. Gilchek back for Cole. Looks to try to get back on the high-low. Here's Moten to the corner for Gabe. Gabe looks, throws, finds a man in Moten. On the top. Over to the right wing. Cole dribbling inside, trying to get inside the paint, trying to work to that post game that he's been working on. Over for Liam, back for Ty. Ty for Moten. Moten on the top, looking inside short corner, backs out. 3-point shot. That one's no good from Cole. Liam plucks the miss. Here's Gilchek. He'll fire and connects for 3. The big man can shoot it too. He's got a 3 on that uniform top. 40 seconds to go, 34-15.
And again, just getting offensive rebounds.
Open man is Miedema, and he answers right back with a corner triple. Taken away. Newaygo read the pass. Fires. No good from Rayburn. Now the Cardinals want to run it. 3-on-3. Cole, pass out for Moten. Moten dives inside up strong. Floats it home. Nothing but the nylon. Great job from Moten. He's now on the board. 36-18, final 10 seconds of the half. Miedema looks to go to the right hand. Gives it off for Jurzovic. Jurzovic down the lane, finds a man. Curve for 3. No. 2 seconds. Rayburn throws it up. That one is short. And that's a half of basketball here in Newaygo. Cardinals dominate through the first 16 minutes of basketball. 36-18. We'll get to the halftime report, but Blake, overall, Cardinals just outgunning the Newaygo Lions right now. They've forced some turnovers, and they've turned them into points. That's really the story of the game and why they're up 18 right now.
Yeah, Newaygo's having a hard time against the different looks that Big Rapids is throwing at them defensively, as well as, Big Rapids is just the better ball club. You look at the size and the athleticism and the skill. Give Newaygo credit. They're giving everybody all they can, but the Cardinals are just a monster to deal with right now.
We will step aside. Scores around the league, stats and more coming up next right here on your home for playoff Cardinal basketball. Big Country 100.9.
American Legion Post 98 Baseball returns to the Diamond next summer. The area's best players assemble to compete with some of the nation's best American Legion teams. Ty Gilchek, Noah Sweppenheiser, Kurt Wilbur, John Lazinski, Carson Rakoff, and Brody Osaski return along with Newaygo's Russell Toft, Reed City's Caleb Sommer, Sten's Emmett Ligman, and Everett's Aiden Anderson, plus new talent Lucas Johnson of Everett, Ian Metzger, and Kobe Franklin of Cadillac, and even Parker Billings of Fulton. The team has athleticism, speed, power, IQ, and talent to make up the 2025 Post 98 AA Ducks. Post 98 American Legion Baseball is supported by Hamtech, SMC Electrical Services, Hunty's Clubhouse, Filler Insurance, the Rakoff family, Mold and Air Quality Professionals of Dundee, Brown's Barbershop, the Big Rapids Media Network, and BBR Mobile Home Setup. Shout out to Peter. Without the community support, there would be no American Legion Baseball in Big Rapids. From all the players and coaches, thank you for your support. Find the Post 98 schedule at 98 rebounding.98baseball.com.
Same make, same model, same diagnostic issues.
Why does my car always tell me there's something wrong? Even after I installed my extra D800 neural net processor, it still says my alternator is overheating.
But sometimes things aren't always what they seem.
Johnson's Automotive fixes electrical issues on any make and model.
With the help of Johnson's Automotive Napa certified techs, the T800 is back on track to complete his mission.
This time, I'm back for good.
Johnson's Automotive. Schedule service online at johnsonsautobr.com.
What does JCPenney, the movie theater, Big Lots, MC Sports, and Kmart all have in common? They left you. Sam's Disposal will never leave you. Since 1990, Sam's Disposal offers flat rates, no contracts, and is making trash bagless again. That means you don't have to have your trash in a bag, but it's definitely recommended. MTBA. Our community has trusted Sam's Disposal for over 3 decades. You can trust us for at least 3 more. 231-796-2952. Sam's Disposal is simply the best. Start today.
When quality counts, you can count on us.
At Quality Car and Truck Repair, we make it super easy to schedule your appointment or to find money-saving coupons for maintenance and repair. Just visit QualityCarAndTruckRepair.com. Quality Car and Truck Repair, 220th Avenue, off Perry, just west of 131, Big Rapids.
When your team hits the court, the entire community rallies behind them. And standing strong behind this community is Lake Osceola State Bank. Every day, Lake Osceola State Bank brings personalized local banking to individuals, families, and businesses with every decision made right here at home. With 12 convenient locations across Osceola, Mecosta, Lake County, and beyond, we're here to support you every step of the way. Visit us in person or explore more at losb.com. Lake Osceola State Bank, where customer care and community support come first. Member FDIC.
Spring is here, and it's time to wake up your garden. At Morgan Composting, we've got the right dew for you. Our Dairy Dew blends will give your soil the nutrients it needs to thrive, naturally rebuilding its health for seasons to come. Visit us on US 10 in Sears or find a dealer near you at dairydew.com, because healthy soil means a greener tomorrow. Farm for the future with Dairy Dew from Morgan Composting.
Plants come from healthy soil comes from Dairy Dew.
Welcome back here to our halftime report here from Newaygo. Brandon Worth, Blake Thomas with you. We get you some scores around the league, and then we'll send you to the coach's corner here momentarily. Score updates that we have to this point. Clare Pioneers lead the Chip Hills Warriors 25-9. Chip Hills has really fell off, and that is a really unfortunate thing to see for how well defensively they've been playing this year. Muskegon Oak Ridge 26-19 over Montague. A couple teams have played. Newaygo's played Oak Ridge this year. A couple of the CSA teams have played Montague as well, on the ladies' side and the boys' side as well. That's in the third quarter. Getting a score update for Morley from you. Blake looks like might have it, and it doesn't look good from your facial expression.
Morley, with 2 minutes to go in the third quarter, are currently beating Holton 55-22.
Whoa! Okay, that's bad. Unfortunate thing. Send a prayer or a text message to a Red Devil fan right now. Holton going through the thick of it. Their season might be on the end, on the fritz, might be concluding that book based on that score. We'll get to some more scores around the league. Not much to recap so far, but we will get to the coach's corner in just a moment. Overall, seen some great things. Cardinals have made some three-point shots. They've got out in transition. They've done great on the glass, offensive glass. They haven't actually had as many putbacks go down compared to what we saw the first time around. So we'll see how that goes. For those that are tuning in just now, Big Rapids leads 36-18 at the half. 36-18 at the half. Reed City falling to Fremont earlier this afternoon, 70-59. So Reed City's season unfortunately comes to an end. Ludington will play Fremont tomorrow at 5:30. And if Big Rapids can hold this lead for the remainder of the second half, they will face the Pirates tomorrow. But still 16 minutes of basketball. You never know. With that, we'll go back here. Coach Kostecki, chance to chat with him before tonight on what they were going to see from Newaygo, as well as some things they took away from that Grant game. So with that, let's send you to the coach's corner. All right, joined by assistant coach Jason Kostecki. Coach, thanks for joining us. A new season begins as the postseason opening round is tonight. Just talk about especially finishing out that regular season just really briefly. I mean, a triple overtime game, incredible game. Unfortunate that the Cardinals weren't able to come out on top, but a hard-fought game against a hard-fought team.
Yeah, absolutely. Unbelievable high school game, high school atmosphere. Big shot after big shot by both teams. Both teams were up by, 4 or 5 and regulation and then overtimes, and kids just made some big shots. So exciting game. Unfortunately, we were on the losing end of that. However, the message that I kind of delivered to the guys after the game was, hey, this stinks, right? And it hurts that we lost, but it's the best game we've played collectively, for 32 minutes and some extra change from the whole season. So that's good for us going into this week.
100%. And with that game, playing some of the best basketball against a really good team gets you that momentum going into Monday night. But I'm sure with the Friday to Monday turnaround, would have been nice to have that bye for some extra rest. But what's been the preparation for you guys, not only within the game plan for what Newaygo is going to bring, but also just keeping the guys light on their feet and are well rested going into this one?
Yeah, we had practice yesterday afternoon with a team dinner after, so we went pretty light yesterday. I mean, we got up and down a little bit. We worked on some of our stuff, worked on some things that Newaygo does, but, legs were tired. You play those extra minutes on Friday night like we did, so we didn't go as hard as we probably wanted to yesterday, but the guys need to rest and be ready for today. So I think we're focused. I think we're ready. It's just a matter of can we execute.
For sure. Newaygo, obviously a team the Cardinals have beat twice this year. Obviously going to play them a third time. Many know the third time around, going to the postseason. I'm sure there's going to be some wrinkles that Coach Long's going to throw in. What are you guys anticipating Newaygo might throw your way this time around to try to get some success, and how you're going to counter that?
Yeah, I think the biggest thing that we've been talking about as a coaching staff is they're probably going to try to chase Cole around again. So we have put in a couple different wrinkles on our offensive side to kind of help with that, get him open so he can deliver the ball and things like that. Really, biggest concern for us is, one, we're going to Newaygo on a Monday for a district. Is this a trap game, and how do we avoid that trap game and play consistently for 32 minutes? That's our biggest concern, and our preach to the guys is no letdowns this week. Records are out the window. I know it's not technically March yet, but this time of the year, scary things and crazy things happen. So we just got to be focused and take care of business on our end.
Absolutely. With that, final two questions. First, an individual you think, especially with the bright lights, first postseason game, might have a monster night in Newaygo tonight?
Yeah, I picked the same few guys, but I think Gabe had a fantastic game on Friday night. I thought he bounced back really, really well from that first time we played against Grant. Hit some big shots, did a lot of good things. I think he has a huge night for us and really paces us moving forward.
For sure. Coach, thanks for joining us. Last thing, keys to get a victory tonight to win and advance to the semifinal round against Hart on Wednesday.
Yeah, I think our biggest thing is we have to have composure. Newaygo's going to be tough at home. They have, really, they're the team that isn't supposed to win on paper, but it's their place. The seniors are going to be fighting to continue another day. So composure for us, and really taking care of the basketball. Those are two things. If we do that tonight, I think we're going to be just fine.
Awesome. Well, thank you so much, Coach, for joining us, and good luck tonight against the Lions.
Hey, Brandon, we'll see you there. Safe travels.
There you have it with assistant coach Jason Kostecki and Blake. Final 20 seconds before we get to action. Staying composed. Really important for them, and they really did that in the first half. It really looked like Newaygo was the team that was trying to play up, and they were flustered a little bit.
Yeah, everything that they tried to do just didn't seem to work. The Cardinals double them up in the first half, 36-18, and basically got whatever they wanted from the get-go. It's a 13-3 game to start. Look for the Cardinals to continue that success, to continue to push the tempo, and look for Newaygo. They're going to have to score points in bunches, and they're really going to have to take some risks here in the second half to keep their season alive.
Here we go. Third quarter, 8 minutes has began. 36-18 our score. Newaygo start with the basketball, looking for a high ball screen, down low, short corner, nice feed. Miedema over into the corner for Rayburn. Rayburn looks at the nail, over all the way across to get it to the corner. Toth, back to the wing. Yurzevic driving left hand off the window is good. That's a clean play by Hunter Yurzevic, a very fine player for this Lion squad. Heist to bring it across the timeline, shrugging off Rayburn, going to his right hand, looks to drive, kick out for Moten. Moten now would try to back in, finds Ty. Ty on the drive, to the rim, lays it in. The big man drives it in for two.
And again, that's just a tough matchup. The Lions don't have anybody to match up with the Cardinals bigs, especially when they can do that, put the ball on the deck and go.
Off the screen, looking to find anything. Moten almost stripped it away. Yurzevic, they got him to his right hand as a lefty, not as comfortable. Manama travel, trying to find Toth in the post, and it looks like he just picked up his foot that time.
And that's the Gabe Jenga factor right there. Gabe closes out on him. You can see the panic coming. He wanted to shoot it, shuffles his feet, and Gabe, just being that imposing figure, causes another Cardinal turnover.
Gabe going to go to work. Nice pass for Cole. Cole, nice shot fake. Goes to the rim. Try to lay it in. No good. Gets his own miss off the window and will score. Extremely clean up of the glass that time for Heist. Little smile down the sideline saying, what? How did they miss the first one? But he gets rewarded with a second one in, an offensive rebound. Miedema inside. Nice find all the way around to the corner for Rayburn. Great hustle back by the Cardinals. Out of position for a second defensively to get back. Miedema at the top of the arc, over into the corner, Yurzevic trying to go to the left hand, folds it up top, over the top of Moten. He almost read that one. Yurzevic off the screen, looks to go to the left hand, drives against Jenga, floats it, not able to score, missed it wide to the left. Gilcheck up ahead, finds a man, McLaughlin 2-on-1, McLaughlin to Moten, drop step, got it! Great offense for the Cardinals again. Transition ball, Gilcheck to McLaughlin on the assist to Moten for a 2. Toth will fire a 3. That one off the front of the iron. Offensive rebound for Yurzevic. Down low for Miedema. Swatted into the stands. No, sir. Gilcheck says, I'll take that and send it the other way.
You know, and that's that factor right there. Anytime they're getting closer, they're having second shots of shooting the ball.
Miedema off the back heel, plucked there by Jing, almost lost it. Dive on the floor there for Gabe. Foul is called. We're going the other way. It's going to be on Miedema. Great hustle there from Jenga. Not able to keep it, but diving on the floor. Miedema dives on top of him, trying to get the ball back. So that's going to give, with 5:37 to go, the Cardinals the basketball back. 5:36 to go in the third quarter. They lead 42-20. Cole Heist to the left hand, goes around the short corner, spins, floats it, off the front, no good. Gilcheck trying to get the putback. No, missed that one, bounces around. Jenga tried to steal it into the hands of Yurzevic. Transition ball, looks for Rayburn. Rayburn had it stripped by Moten, but a foul is called. Moten looks like he saw a ghost that time, tried to strip that one away. Gets booked with his first foul of the night. It's impressive, I should say, for Moten. How many times defensively we see him turn up, intercepted off the inbounds from Heist. Here comes numbers. Jerice is in the mix. Here's Gilcheck from the outside, over for Jerice. Jerice dives, floats, scores. Will we count the basket?
Does not look like it.
No, we're not going to count the basket. But speaking of the contact, as Jerice draws a foul, very impressive the number of fouls he draws, for how good of a defender he is, then picks up.
Yeah, and he is the best on this squad of just running the floor, getting out into open space, and creating easy buckets. The Cardinals don't run anything for him. He just gets his by hustle plays.
Gilcheck. Oh, pretty pivot. Through the right shoulder, bit the fake player of the Lions, and right to the right hand off the window for Gilcheck into the corner. Colton Miedema on the catch, and a travel is called. Tried to get down to the paint in a hurry from the wing and just shuffled his feet that time once again. Newaygo, this time Nathan Watson commits the unforced error.
The Cardinals suffocating defensively. Newaygo has no answer to what's going on offense. They're really, really struggling, and the Cardinals are just getting whatever they want.
Great pass, and Moten with an easy 2. Gilcheck with a Lake Osceola State Bank assist. That's a great find. And how about the big man passing? Good to have 43 back here for the Cardinals. 46-20 our score, nearing the halfway point of the third quarter. All the way around for Rayburn at the wing. Try to dissect the zone. Kerr through the dribble. Nice move. Kick pass. Colton Miedema for 3. No. Jenga gets the miss. Heist on a jab step. Oh, they called him with a travel. A little too quick that time there on the jab fake. Feet moving. Ball not to the hardwood yet, you would say. 4:10 to go. Sin chance maybe for a sub. Neither team's going to take it. They're going to roll with the 5 they got out there. Yurzevic looks over, double team there against Kerr. Miedema chased off the line. He's going to fade towards the center of the Newaygo logo. Back over into the short corner. Now into the full corner for Jurzovic. Floats this one. Quick pass. Kerr had trouble. Moten with a steal. 1-on-1. Moten. Yarrow! Pretty stuff from Jerice Moten. Ripped it right over top and gave him a haircut.
And Jerice waited for him to come so he could do that too. A heck of a play by a great player.
Pass fake to the corner. Another great pass fake from Watson. They float it. Trouble. They get it into Jurzovic. Jurzovic against Gilchek goes up, draws the foul. Gilchek tried to go for the swat that time. He's going to pick up a foul. That'll be, I believe, the second on the Cardinals in this quarter. That's his first tie. 3:29 to go in the third. Big thanks to Post 98 American Legion Baseball, our free throw sponsor. The area's best players play for Post 98. Check the schedule, 98baseball.com. Big thanks also our rebound sponsor, Sam's Disposal. Reliably taking out the trash just like Sam's Disposal. Sam's will never leave you. Take care. Those pauses were part of the read. Visit Sam's Disposal and give them a call for all of your waste and disposal needs. 48-21, going to the line for the second is Jurzovic. Drew Heist is in, as well as Lamont Belvin here for the Cardinals. Second one is good. Cuts it to a 26-point game. Newaygo trying to do anything they can. They're going to have to start a run right now if they want to keep playing basketball here on their home floor. McLaughlin holds against Colton Miedema. Good pressure there from the young freshman. Moving it around. Moten looks, finds it, over to the corner for Liam. Liam drop step in the wing. Looks for Jenga. Jenga between the legs. Rip through. Spins it. Foul is called first. Both guys looking at each other saying, did I foul you? No. Did I foul you? No. Oh, okay. But they're going to say the foul was on Kerr, his second. Seeing a tale of two different officiating crews here in these two games. A very tight first game and a very loose second game in consideration. We had bonus, I think, in all four quarters of that first game. Here's Drew on the spin, looking for the contact and got it. The hoop and the harm for the freshman. What a great move from Drew Heist. He's got a chance for a three-point play.
You know, and that's the fourth freshman we've seen in these two games. You know, you had a couple for Reed City, one for Fremont, and now Drew doing his thing for the Cardinals. Lots of really talented freshmen here playing in West Michigan.
Absolutely. Drew looking for the three-point play. No, Belvin overran the rebound. He was so fast, he actually overran it. Newaygo with a chance here. Kerr, pull-up three. No, he hit all backboard. Heist going behind his back, has trouble, spins away, gets it to Jenga. Jenga now running, looks for a man, finds it! Belvin for two! Big to big find, and Lamont's on the board.
Great job by Gabe, getting the board, pushing the tempo, and finding the open man.
Jurzovic flips it and scores it. Beautiful teardrop, but contested from Hunter Jurzovic. A fine athlete for the Lions. Jenga on the catch. 5-on-5. Gabe, step in, triple. That one back heel. Jerice up top for the rebound. Liam to the left and draws a foul.
You know, Jerice going up again, that rebound right there is just a perfect example of a player that Newaygo has a really hard time matching up against. Bouncy as all get out. You know, if he was 6'2", he'd be dunking like Gabe does. He's a guy who gets up and, again, does all the dirty work, keeps the possession alive for Liam to knock down a free throw.
Liam on the way is good. Liam working on that free throw stripe, coming in at 50% on the season. Gilchek is in. Gabe is off.
Ashton Folkema making an appearance as well, giving Jerice Moten a break.
There you go. So Jerice will take a well-needed rest. Liam on the way, 2 for 2. Best his percentage.
He is 4 for 4 on the night.
Look at that. How about it? We love to see the free throws drop, especially from that Grant game. Not to bring back any nightmares for Cardinal fans.
Yes. 2 years in a row.
Right. And exactly, they did not shoot the free throws bad in consideration of their season average. In that game, they just left a lot on the table, considering the result, losing by 2. Newaygo back to work, looking as Miedema against Ashton Folkema, trying to drive, looks, kick pass. Foul is called. It looks like on the near side block. Miedema was trying to get to the right hand to try to stick a post move or a layup, and they're going to book Folkema, and he gets some laughs from the bench. A nice ratio of minutes per foul. So he's got about 15 seconds on the board and 1 foul. Careful on the pass. Newaygo able to keep it in bounds. Nice feedback for Watson. Watson shaded on a double team, has to skip it. Colton Miedema to his brother. Trying for an assist combo. No good. Offensive rebound. Watson. No, it rattles all the way around and misses. Trying to rip it. And a tie-up is called underneath the basket. Heist and Miedema together. Cole will keep the basketball, virtue of the possession arrow, to throw this one in. Gets it into Gilchek. Gilchek will now run the point. 1:40 to go here in the third. 54-24 our score. Cardinals with a monstrous lead here at Newaygo the third time around against the Lions. Drew looks to get to the top of the arc. Now wants to go to work. Gives it off to Cole. Cole to the left hand. Drives, spins, floats. No foul call. Looked for it. And trouble out of bounds for Newaygo. They thought it was off of Big Rapids, so they let it go out of bounds, but it was blocked. So then it didn't go their direction.
Again, just every little thing that could go wrong for the Lions tonight is going wrong. I think they're better than this point differential, but the Cardinals are a much better ball club.
Here's Heist to his brother on the top. Drew, no hesitation. Back heel, no good. Clean look from 25, comes up short. Newaygo running the floor for Kerr. Kerr, nice feed inside for Watson on a reverse. That is the Newaygo offense they need to get to. Here's Cole trying to counter, almost lost it, gets it back. Pestered on a double team, and we got a whistle for a tie-up. And Cole Heist is just sitting there.
You know, that's just right there, a little too much dribble. Look to move the ball. They're going to double everything. And you just kind of dribble into the jaws of it. And Newaygo's got some guards that are pesky and did a good job of forcing a jump ball there.
47 seconds to go in the quarter. Only 8 minutes and change left in this one in the district opener. They get it back up top. Miedema has trouble with the left hand on the catch. Floats to the right wing. Now to Watson. Watson drives inside of the nail. Kick out for Kerr for three. No good. Gets his own miss. He'll set up another. Fires another. That one's no good, and it hits the top of the backboard. We'll go the other way. Big thanks to Extremely Clean. They can professionally prepare, repair, and paint any surface in your home. ExtremelyCleanMI.com, as well as Moda Rides to Wellness. They provide reliable transportation for medical appointments as far as 100 miles outside the county area. Visit ModaOnline.net for more. 15 seconds to go. Fulcamo will run the offense. Here's Drew Heist going around the arc for Cole. He's going to wind and fire. Oh, string music. Long ball from Cole Heist goes down. Newaygo with three. Newaygo with two. Up top for Miedema. Back up for his brother. Oh, he got it. That's fun basketball. The brotherly connection turns into a buzzer beater three for Newaygo. Unfortunately, the Cardinals have put it on early. 57-29 at the end of three. We'll be back with the final 8 minutes after this right here on Big Country 100.9.
Save 30, 40, 50, even up to 80% off local restaurants, auto repair, services, things to do, health and fitness, and more. Bernie's Place, Cranker's Brewery, Monkey Shine Kennels, Hungry Howie's Pizza, Routley Septic, Big Rapids Farm and Garden, Big B Coffee, Cran Hill Ranch, BR Fitness Plus, Bell's Coffee, and so much more. BigDealsBR.com is your first stop when shopping locally. Sign up for weekly Big Deal sales so you never miss a deal. BigDealsBR.com, where you shop for local savings.
The Yellow Window.
Welcome to Yellow Window in Big Rapids, where local flavor meets comfort. Located just across the Maple Street Bridge, we serve your favorites all day, including breakfast. There's always something new on the menu with our daily specials. Need help for your next event? Our banquet room, catering service, and food trailer can help with all your event needs. Open Tuesday through Sunday, with extended dinner hours on Thursday, Friday, and Saturday. Yellow Window, where every bite feels like home.
This is playoff basketball on Big Country.
Welcome back here to Newaygo High School as we continue onward here with our coverage of Cardinals and Lions. A steal and a score right out of the break for Rayburn. He makes his living on those defensive steals and scores. Gets another one. Third one of the game. Absolutely right. Liam to the short corner for Ty. Ty looks to go to work against Toth. Oh, a pretty move, and he sinks it. His reverse pivots have been perfect tonight in the post, racking up some points down there in the key. Roos ball trouble. Newaygo gets it back. They got numbers. Oh, a swat from Jenga. Looks for Kerr on the wing. Lost it. They will keep the basketball. Newaygo, that is. 59-31. Stick around. We'll have our BRPS player of the game as well as post-game coverage. for you here from Newaygo, where we get you out here this Monday night. Cardinals look to be on their way to be playing on Wednesday, as long as they don't give up a 28-point lead the next 7 minutes. Around the arc, Rayburn chased off the line by Heist. Here's Miedema. Miedema back over in front of his bench. Lob pass over for Yurzevic, defended by McLaughlin. Kick out for Kerr. Quick fire. That one short iron, no good. Liam plucks the miss. Great pass up ahead. Moten, 2-on-1. Oh, they go for the lob. And a score! Moten for Gilchak. Might not be a dunk, but it counts the same. That's pretty stuff right there in transition. 2-on-1, and they made it look easy.
Yeah, Cardinals again, getting out in transition, guys running the floor, doing the little things right. Everything going their way tonight.
Looking for Yurzevic. Yurzevic on the wing to the left hand on the right side. They swing it to the left. Here's Miedema off the screen. Looks for Kerr on the roll. Nice pass. Jump fake. Count it. Hooping the harm for Blake Kerr, and he's got a chance to go for a three-point play. And, Blake, you like the game of Blake Kerr a lot. He does a lot of things for you. Rebounds. He's a big glue piece, and he can shoot it as well. We've seen him hit a couple triples tonight.
Yeah, and, that's his first time of setting a pick and rolling to the bucket. That's his first 2-point field goal attempt of the night, and he finishes. I would love to see him, a little too late since he's a senior. But I would love to see him move, to play more on that block. And he's got that physical presence where he can bother some of the Big Rapids big men.
Subs in for Coach Ingalls as the three-point is converted from Kerr. Drew Heist as well as Belvin. A steal. No good from Rayburn. Ball on the deck. Newaygo not able to save it. It will be Cardinal basketball. Belvin and Drew Heist are in. Gilchak as well as Liam McLaughlin are off. And especially that's a good sign, I think, here for Big Rapids. The last thing you want to do is have some of these guys pick up an injury going into Wednesday, especially Ty, who's battled his way back from a lower leg injury just to get to this point.
Yeah, and I think, you get a couple more minutes here. I think the Cardinals are going to empty their bench. Let some of those guys get a taste, of district action. You don't get to play a ton, but, anytime you can get some tournament experience, it does help.
Jenga in the post, backs in, looks for a spin. Nice pass for Drew. Drew off the line, ripped through. Whoa! Almost laid it in. He threw it up on a 180, spin backwards, and almost got it to drop. Trying to anticipate the contact to Yurzevic. Tough corner shot. Almost hit it. Off the left side. We got a whistle and a foul downstairs. It looks like a foul is called.
On Miedema.
Okay, so it's on Miedema. An offensive foul on Isaiah Miedema. That's his second. Trying to get an offensive rebound. And for Coach Long right now, looking at this deficit, obviously quite a few seniors on this team, a lot of talented players, all of them, I believe, on the floor at this point. You might want to leave them in as much as they can to soak this up. Jenga on the top, looks to cross over inside out, looks for Moten. Moten dribble drive, lost the basketball off his knee, trying to hustle back against Miedema, cuts off the advantage, Euro step for Miedema, scores! That's a tough take there from Isaiah Miedema, a name that a lot of Newaygo fans are glad to see an 11 under the grade column.
Yes, yeah, he's a guy who's the one that's got a pulse for him right now. Does a lot of really good things.
Moten will fire that one long, so Moten's percentages drops tremendously. Not much, honestly, in the stat sheet. Other way, Rayburn missed it on a good look in transition. Now the Cardinals will counter. They got 4-on-2 if they want it. Here's Cole on the top for Gabe with 4:52. Gabe goes inside of the post, looks to spin, kick out pass for Drew. Drew, short corner, back over for Gabe. Gabe from the three-point arc, steps back and fires. No good off the front, battle, kept in, and no, stepped out of bounds with Toth. So Cardinals will keep it. Cole Heist drains a three-pointer after the buzzer. For the substitutions coming in, Fulkema returns for Moten. Jarice's night is done. So Fulkema checks in as well. We saw just a sub a moment ago. Blake Sanborn returns, takes off Toth. Inside for Jing on the inbounds. Flips it left hand, no good. Belvin got the miss. Belvin up strong. Belvin for two. Love the hustle of 23. And he's rewarded for it. A second chance score. Down the hill. Rayburn, no correction. That's Yurzevic to the left hand. Draws a foul. With 4:23 to go, 63-36 our score here at this point. Yurzevic going to the line. One of the leading scorers for Coach Long's team. That one bounces around and drops there for Yurzevic. Seen some good play from the Newaygo Lions today, just not consistently to the level of the Cardinals since the opening jump. on the way. The second rattles home. Newaygo hitting their free throws here tonight. Trail 63-38, however. 25 the deficit right now. Here's Jenga down the hill. Missed the finger roll. Almost too close for comfort. Belvin knocked it away, but it goes back to Newaygo. Double team perhaps. Now Cole Heist will shade. Tough look. Oh, and he got it to go. Isaiah Miedema fading away. All of his lower half was in the inside part of the baseline and the backboard and still flipped it in off his right shoulder. That's a tough play. Folkema got fouled. They didn't call it, however. Here's Cole Heist downhill, floats it, scores it, no shot. Got a foul on the floor, it looks like, and if that's the case, it's going to be on Rayburn most likely, and Rayburn has 2. Correction, no, he has 1. This will be his second. So 63-40 our score. Stick around, be RPS player of the game coming up. Blake will have the honors once again here this evening. Here's Belvin underneath. I think he traveled. He did. You saw the opening, and then it was slammed shut by a great hustle effort there from Jurzovic.
I think that's where Lamont just got to rise up and shoot it. I mean, he's more than capable. He can get to that rim. Tough turnover there.
Miedema in that same spot he hit the last crazy shot. Over floats the pass, over top for Kerr. Kerr thought about it. Rayburn, he will fire. That one off the front of the iron, no good. Great rebound from Drew Heist. 2-on-2 if they want it. In trouble, gets it back for Jenga. Jenga, an overload, finds Cole. He will fire. That one no good. Belvin on the boards, trying to knock it free, not able to do so. Miedema with a whole head of steam in front of the home section. Works up top. Rayburn, quick 3, shorted again. Same spot. Drew Heist will hold it. Now they're going to waste some time here. 3:04 to go. We'll look bench side for Coach Ingles and see when the subs might come in here in a moment. Perhaps get those guys on the bench some minutes here. Keep the rest of the starters fresh. Final 2:50 to go. So we'll see what Coach Ingles has in mind. Here's Jenga down the hill. Go to the left hand, and he flips it home. Easy stuff for 24. Might not be the slam he had last time in this building, but it still counts the same. 2:30 to go. Quick fire for Kerr. That one back heel no good. Drew Heist collects the miss. Now we got some action over in the bench area. Warm-ups off here for a new 5. We're going to almost see a new line change. 4 guys over there will step in. So we'll see here. It might be Folkema that stays. Here's Drew Heist off a screen from his brother. Looks back up top for Cole. Cole thought about pulling the trigger. Now goes inside the paint to the reverse. No good. Belvin sky high. Puts it back for 2. Lamont Belvin. Man, he's got a lot of potential ahead of him with his motor.
Does. Yeah, he does. He does all the little things. He knows his job. If he wants to get a layup, he's got to crash the boards, and he does such a good job of getting his body in a position to get a rebound.
Sanborn for Kerr. Back for Miedema. Back over for Kerr on the left wing in front of the Newaygo bench inside. Good pass. Jurzovic flips it home to the right hand. Timeout taken, it looks like, by Coach Long, and this is a celebratory sign-off for all of the home fans. The seniors will have a seat to a standing ovation. The Cardinals will also see their starters with a standing ovation for Newaygo. The blood, sweat, and tears for these seniors poured into this gym. Their careers, unfortunately, coming to an end here tonight for many of them, and they've certainly put on a great season. Although maybe only 9 wins in the column, they still did some great things this year, and they caused some havoc for a lot of teams at the top. Big Rapids will throw it in here. Craven, Mishler, McKinney, Griffin, and Folkema, the 5 on the floor for the remaining 140. Folkema defended, almost stolen. Now it is stolen away. Newaygo with a chance for a score. Layup, no good. It was a chance for Caleb Bays. Basketball bounced out of bounds. It will be Cardinal basketball. Caleb Bays, a junior, trying to get some scores. We saw that last time these two teams met.
Yep.
Guy on the end of the bench does a lot of things for the Newaygo group. Might not just be on the floor.
Yeah, you know, and a good read there. He gets a steal. Just had to slow down a little bit as he headed to the basket there.
McKinney on a jab for Griffin. Griffin through the legs in the lane, flips it up. Oh, count the hoop and the harm for Kobe Griffin. Boy, that was nice. Got his man off his other shoulder, inside with the contact, puts it pretty off the window. We'll give a celebratory Lake Osceola State Bank assist to the backboard that time. Nice kiss off the window. Chance for a three-point play for Griffin. No good. McKinney up with an offensive rebound. Might see a long three-point shot if they move it around the arc. Here's McKinney. Skip from Volkema. Volkema, he's going to fire. Oh, it's short, but it goes out to Mishler. Mishler will fire. No good. Volkema on the rebounds, gets it back. Dribbles out of a double team. Here's McKinney. McKinney kicks it. Griffin for three. Got it again. Kobe Griffin with his third three in this gym in only 3 minutes of action. This one on the floor, a foul is called. This one might be against Mishler. We'll wait and see. No, it's on Volkema. That's his second foul, so Ashton picking up a couple personals. 2-3 zone upcoming. Final 41 seconds here in this one. 72-42 our score. Trapped in the corner. Good defense from Griffin. Short corner, and a 3-second violation is called on the Lions. So Cardinals will throw it in here. Might want to take one more look. Don't have to. Got a 30-point lead, but we'll see if maybe they get 44 the basketball potentially. We'll see. Craven will bring it across. Gives it over for McKinney. McKinney will drive the lane. McKinney goes to the hole and will score. How about 20 instead? King McKinney in the book with a deuce. 22 seconds to go.
Great take by Kingston there. And nice to see these guys who don't get a lot of time having some success.
Step back for Colton. Meet him off the glass. No good. McKinney will run with 10, with 5. Or no, correction, with 10. Volkema, he will fire a long ball. No good for McKinney. McKinney looks to go up for Volkema. They will hold it out. That is the end of a quarterfinal in District 35. The Cardinals are moving on, 74-42. Your final score here in Newaygo. Hats off to Coach Ingalls and their crew on a big win. Congratulations on a great season for Newaygo. Certainly not the way I'm sure they wanted it to end, but still a very, very good basketball team. Hunter Yurzovich, Blake Kerr, Russell Toth, as well as Ethan Rayburn. Great players. Privileged to definitely watch them in a Lion uniform. Unfortunately, their season comes to an end tonight on home court. And the Cardinals move on to Wednesday's semifinal, where they await a familiar foe, the Hart Pirates, the team that knocked them out 2 years ago on their home floor. Now finally a chance for revenge. Going to be a great game. And Blake, I'm sure these players know they want to take care of business tonight. They got the check mark. And just like what we heard from Ty Gilchek on the rundown this week, we'll worry about Wednesday after we win Monday. Now we can finally worry about Wednesday.
Yeah, and you're gonna play against a really good Hart team. Now, for what it's worth, Parker Hovey is not coming out of that locker room. It's a different look Hart team, but a very well-coached team, battle-tested, playing in a very tough conference. It's going to look a whole lot different on Wednesday night. It's going to be a battle, and I'm looking forward to it.
Going to be a great night indeed. We'll get you a slight preview of Wednesday, as well as close this out with our Cardinal postgame show coming up after these words right here on the home of Cardinal playoff basketball, Big Country 100.9.
American Legion Post 98 Baseball returns to the Diamond next summer. The area's best players assemble to compete with some of the nation's best American Legion teams. Ty Gilchek, Noah Sweppenheiser, Kurt Wilbur, John Lazinski, Carson Rakoff, and Brody Osaski return along with Newaygo's Russell Toft, Reed City's Caleb Sommer, Sten's Emmett Ligman, and Everett's Aiden Anderson, plus new talent Lucas Johnson of Everett, Ian Metzger, and Kobe Franklin of Cadillac, and even Parker Billings of Fulton. The team has athleticism, speed, power, IQ, and talent to make up the 2025 Post 98 AA Ducks. Post 98 American Legion Baseball is supported by Hamtech, SMC Electrical Services, Hunty's Clubhouse, Filler Insurance, the Rakoff family, Old and Air Quality Professionals of Dundee, Brown's Barbershop, the Big Rapids Media Network, and BBR Mobile Home Setup. Shout out to Peter. Without the community support, there would be no American Legion Baseball in Big Rapids. From all the players and coaches, thank you for your support. Find the Post 98 schedule at 98baseball.com.
Same make, same model, same diagnostic issues.
Why does my car always tell me there's something wrong? Even after I installed my Expert D800 neural net processor, it still says my alternator is overheating.
But sometimes things aren't always what they seem.
Johnson's Automotive fixes electrical issues on any make and model.
With the help of Johnson's Automotive Napa-certified techs, the T800 is back on track to complete his mission.
This time, I'm back for good.
Johnson's Automotive. Schedule service online at johnsonsautobr.com.
Hey, it's Ben with Sam's Disposal with some garbage etiquette for you. While not required, it's always best when you bag your trash. Sam's Disposal can take bagless trash, but bagless trash can leave a mess on a windy day. Please clear a space around your can so we can get to your trash fast. That includes snow, leaves, bodies, or whatever. Please don't let your dogs help us take out the trash. While we know they're just trying to help, dogs have not evolved into helping take out trash. Whether you want to follow these suggestions or not, it's up to you. But when you want your trash reliably, consistently, and all the time removed, call Sam's Disposal at 231-796-2952.
When quality counts, you can count on us.
At Quality Car and Truck Repair, maintenance and repairs on your vehicle are done by techs who have the training, the tools, and digital diagnostics to do it right. Call or make your appointment online today. Quality Car and Truck Repair, 220th Avenue off Perry, just west of 131, Big Rapids.
Big Rapids Cardinal fans, Auto Owners Insurance and Schuberg Insurance Agency is a winning combination. We'll work with you to ensure your home, auto, business, and life to keep everything you value safe, sound, and secure. Auto Owners Insurance, the no-problem people. Visit us at SchubergAgency.com. And don't forget to like us on Facebook. Schuberg Insurance Agency, community-driven, policyholder-focused, education-based. Let's go Cards.
Not everyone learns best in a traditional classroom. For 11 years, Big Rapids Virtual School has been the area's leading provider of online education. We offer flexible, personalized instruction for all students, from kindergarten through graduation. Students have access to instruction 24/7, as well as instructional support, in-home or in person, from our experienced staff. If you are a public school student or a homeschool family that is interested in our curriculum, resources, and supports, find us online for more information. brps.org. BRVS, anytime, any place, any way, any pace.
Welcome in here to our Cardinal postgame show. Final score, definitely a dominant performance here tonight. I mean, there's really not much you can really say other than that. I mean, Cardinals just absolutely dominated, 74-42, our final score. And obviously, Blake will get into the BRPS player of the game because I know that's what everybody's waiting for. BRPS, the school choice in the area. All sorts of great educational and extracurricular opportunities. BRPS.org for more information. Also want to give a great shout-out to Dazo's Digital Big Rapids Daily News. The Rundown with myself and Blake. We'll be dropping that on Wednesday, folks. A day early for you with the district games coming up. So be on the lookout for that. Big Rapids Daily News YouTube channel, as well as Mornings with Etch on Big Country 100.9, WBRN School Closing Guaranteed, The Morning Rush with Aaron on Y102, as well as you can catch Red Wings hockey and Detroit Tiger baseball on News Radio WBRN. Player of the game tonight, Blake. I have a feeling you're going to pick the guy that I don't think you're going to pick, so go ahead and surprise me.
You know, a guy who distributes, didn't play in this game the last time, did a lot of really good things, had a quiet 19 points, had 8 boards, 3 assists, and a block, but also impacted just about everything that went on in the game tonight, and that's Ty Gilchek. An outstanding performance by him tonight. He's your BRPS player of the game.
There you go. Congratulations there to Ty Gilchek. I was thinking you might have picked Gabe there once again, but I think that is great because you saw a multi-dimensional player that he has as a 5. It really gives you so many options with this team. Looking at some of the scores in the book, shout out to Christy Britton for getting us some of the final totals here for the Cardinals tonight. And I mean, 19, especially for Gilchek. You're right. It was so quiet, right? 8 twos. He also had a triple in there, the leading scorer. Saw some good things from Cole with 14. And Gabe Jinga finished. You want to guess how many points that he had?
My guess is he finished with 4 points.
He finished with 4 points.
Yeah, but also Gabe had 7 rebounds, 3 blocks, only a couple turnovers, a couple of assists. But how many times did the Newaygo Lions get in the paint and then go,
yes,
no thank you, and then the ball had to be reversed back out? And that's just that Gabe Jenga factor. He's a guy that's just by his sheer length and size, and he is a fantastic athlete. I don't think that needs to be said anymore. He impacts the game in so many different ways, and it's great to see him impact the game tonight. And he didn't score. He did it in so many different ways. Glad he's on our team. Heck of a player, heck of a kid, and, you know, did a great job doing the little things tonight to get his team this 32-point victory.
Absolutely. From top to bottom, Moten with 8, 14 for Cole Heist, 11 for Liam McLaughlin. And take in mind, he only had 2 free throws in the third quarter. So he put on a display in that first half. 5 points goes out to Drew Heist and 5 for Kobe Griffin. I think now he's on 11 points in about 3 minutes of play in this gym. He loves playing in this gym. There's no doubt about it. King McKinney with 2, as well as 6 for Lamont Belvin. Gabe Jenga with 4 and 19 for Ty Gilchak. No disrespect to Lamont Belvin, but you would have never expected Gabe to be outscored by Lamont Belvin. Right. Lamont played really well, but that's just how well Gabe played off the ball here tonight. But Ty, obviously your player of the game. We'll preview a little bit of tomorrow's game, but first we got to finish paying the bills. We'll be right back with the conclusion of the postgame show after this, right here on Big Country 100.9.
When your team hits the court, the entire community rallies behind them. And standing strong behind this community is Lake Osceola State Bank. Every day, Lake Osceola State Bank brings personalized local banking to individuals, families, and businesses, with every decision made right here at home. With 12 convenient locations across Osceola, Mecosta, Lake County, and beyond, we're here to support you every step of the way. Visit us in person or explore more at LOSB.com. Lake Osceola State Bank, where customer care and community support come first. Member FDIC.
Spring is here, and it's time to wake up your garden. At Morgan Composting, we've got the right dew for you. Our Dairy Dew blends will give your soil the nutrients it needs to thrive, naturally rebuilding its health for seasons to come. Visit us on US 10 in Sears or find a dealer near you at dairydew.com, because healthy soil means a greener tomorrow. Farm for the future with Dairy Dew from Morgan Composting.
Plants come from healthy soil comes from Dairy Dew.
Rides to the doctor, rides to treatments, rides to PT. Mota offers rides to wellness. If you're in need of reliable transportation for your medical appointment, contact Mota as far as 6 months in advance. Mota proudly serves Mecosta and Osceola counties with travel limits as far as 100 miles outside the county area, as well as the greater Ann Arbor area. Rides to wellness pickups are available 6 a.m. to 6 p.m. Monday through Friday. Visit MotaOnline.com or call 231-796-4896. That's 231-796-4896.
This is playoff basketball on Big Country.
Welcome into the conclusion of our postgame show here on Big Country 100.9. Thanks for all tuning in and finding us on 100.9. We will be back on Wednesday to conclude the semifinal round of Districts 35. It's going to be a fun one, Blake. I know we were just talking about a little bit off air here, but Hart is a much better team than Newaygo. There's no doubt about it. The score from earlier season matchup certainly supports that, a 25-point win, I believe, for the Pirates here in this very gym as well. So you're going to expect the best from the Pirates. They're going to look at this film from tonight. They're going to see what they can dissect. But a good team, deep team, as they always, I mean, Coach Bronsma always has a very deep squad. And they shoot the ball better than what Newaygo did tonight. So you're going to expect a good team coming in here on Wednesday.
Yeah, and they're going to play a little inside out. They've got a good big, 6'4", 6'5", as a junior, but played on that team that knocked out Big Rapids a couple of years ago in the district tournament. So he's a battle-tested kid. And Coach Bronsma over there runs a really, really great program, a great culture over there. The kids care about each other. They care about winning. And, they're the 2 seed for a reason. They're a good club, and they're battle-tested. Maybe that's what you want when you get to tournament basketball. You're going to end up playing teams that are good because eventually you only have good ones left. And right now you've got the top you've got the 5 seed and then the 1, 2, and 3 seeds. Moving forward. Excuse me, is it the 4 seed? No, yes, the 4 seed. The top 4 seeds moving forward.
Yes.
And Hart's a good ball club, and don't expect it to be as easy tonight or on Wednesday as it was tonight.
Absolutely. It's going to be a fun matchup. The 62-61 game from 2023 will certainly be in the minds of Cole Heist, Ty Gilchak, those 3-year players that played in that game against the Pirates. Thankfully, I'm glad you mentioned that there won't be a Parker Hovey in the locker room. Taking a deep breath, sigh of relief. That man was just a brute of nature.
Yes.
And we'll see how the Cardinals play here on Wednesday. So you can catch us, myself and Blake. We got the 7 o'clock game for you. We'll have extended coverage of pregame starting around 6:30 p.m. right here, same place, same time here on Big Country 100.9. Of course, we go big for the postseason, so we move it to Big Country. Thanks for all finding us. If you didn't find us this evening and you're listening back to this, make sure to get that preset dialed. And you can also take us on the go, wwbr.com. in the WWBR mobile app. Big thanks to our supporters one final time as we wrap up conclusion of this coverage of Cardinal basketball. Thanks to all of our great sponsors, including Morgan Composting as the primary studio sponsor here in Newaygo this evening. Glad to have them on board, as well as Lake Osceola State Bank, the Schuberg Insurance Agency, Big Rapids Public Schools, and Big Rapids Virtual School, Johnson's Automotive Repair, Michigan Primary Care Partners of Big Rapids and Canadian Lakes, Moda, the Mecosta Osceola Transit Authority, as well as Extremely Clean Power Washing and Painting, Sam's Disposal, Quality Car and Truck Repair, New Horizon Landscaping, Big Country Big Deals, Cook's Tree Service, Post 98 American Legion Baseball, Dazos Digital, and last but certainly not least, Big Rapids DailyNews.com. This Big Rapids Media Network broadcast is in partnership with Big Rapids Public Schools. Big Rapids Media Network is Big Country 100.9, Y102, 102.3 WYBR, WBRN 1460 AM, 96.5, 107.7 FM, Rewind 99.1, Big Rapids DailyNews.com, and Dazos Digital. Family owned and operated for 25 years, the Big Rapids Media Network is operated and proud to partner with Big Rapids Public Schools and their athletic programs, and will continue to do so for years to come. I've read this 35 million times, and I still mess it up every now and then. But that's okay. Life goes on. You make mistakes, but as long as you get through the next round, that's all that matters. And the Cardinals did that here today. 74-42, our final score. Blake, I guess we'll meet again on Wednesday to see a good Pirate Club coming to town. Should be a good basketball game.
I'm excited to watch it. You know, tournament basketball, you get to walk in and see the Ludington-Fremont game first, and then you get to watch our Cardinals battle a really, really good Pirates team.
Absolutely. Until then, we'll talk to you here from the Morgan Composting Studios here in Newaygo. But until then, this has been a presentation of Big Rapids Cardinal postseason basketball here on Big Country 100.9.
You've been listening to Big Rapids Cardinal basketball.